Hi guys, good morning. Welcome back to my channel. It's Monday, so it's the start of a new weekly vlog. But this week's vlog will be a tiny bit different just because I had a little idea to throw in to the vlog. So if you can tell by the title, we're going to be reading my highest rated book on Goodreads and also my lowest rated book on Goodreads, and we're going to see if I agree with those ratings. So I've already done my due diligence and looked up on my want to read what the highest rated one was. So this is currently sitting at a 4.71 on Goodreads, which is super high. I honestly can't even tell you if I've seen a rating higher than that recently, so I have really high hopes for this. I'm not going to lie, I read the last Kristin book I read was The Four Winds, and I kind of got bored. I won't lie, but it was still a very good story. Gabriel, still a very good story, and it made me still want to pick up a Kristin book. I just felt like it was very depressing, and that made me a little bit bored at times because I was like, geez. But I have faith because like I said, it was still a good story. So we're going to be probably reading this one first. And then the lowest rated book on my Goodreads is currently The Breakup Tour by Emily Wimberly and Austin Sagad. I'm butchering that. Anyways, I believe these are the writers of the Roughest Draft. I could be completely wrong with that one, but anyways, this is supposed to be a Taylor Swift inspired story, and it is currently sitting at a 3.1, which is kind of bad. So that doesn't have very high reviews, and the people that I have seen on YouTube that have read this did not like it. So I'm a little bit scared to read this because I bought it initially because I was like, what a slay. First of all, Allie Hazelwood has blurbed it on the front. Love Allie. Second of all, any story that's inspired by Taylor Swift has to be really good. The mailman is here. That is so awkward. Awkward. I'm sure that mailman heard everything I was just saying. Anyways, so those are kind of my reading plans for the week. It's still going to be a normal reading vlog. We're just going to be kind of putting this little twist on it because it's a good way to get some books off my TBR and to find out if I can trust Goodreads or not, because I really put my whole everything into Goodreads. If y'all say that book sucks, I'm gonna tell y'all that book sucks just because y'all said it on Goodreads. So I'm excited for this video idea. So anyways, I have to go get that package. I have such a fun package to open, and then I also need to edit my video that needs to go up tomorrow. But let's go get that package really quick because it's so exciting.
Put your boots on. Put your boots on. Put your boots on. Put them on. Put them on.
Yeah, I got my package. Okay. So I'm going to a rodeo this weekend. Sorry, my kids are so loud. I'm going to a rodeo this weekend, so I had to order some boots because I'm not going to be the girl without cowgirl boots. Anyways, you guys are going to die at these boots. I think that they're so adorable. I got them from Altered State, which I've never shopped on there before, but I love the vibe of the clothes. I feel like it is such my vibe. Anyways, guess I'm using a big fat giant knife to open this. I really need to invest in a box cutter at this point. Ooh, yeah. You guys, I'm so excited for these stinking boots, Addie. Woo! Woo! Oh my god, they're adorable. Oh, this box is giving. It's got flowers all over it. Alright, guys, look at these.
Let me see.
Oh my god, they're so cute.
Let me see.
With the butterflies. I'm gonna go try them on and I'll let you guys know.
It get hotter in the summer, yeah. Hotter in the summer. The winter don't stand no chances. Hotter in the summer, yeah. Hotter in the summer.
was just outside jumping on the trampoline, but it is actually so freaking cold outside. Like 60 degrees, but the wind chill is insane right now. It's freezing. It's been like 70, 80 like the past, at least last week it was. So 68 is really freaking cold right now. Anyways, I had to run to the post office earlier to drop off a book or a couple books that I sold on Pango. I'm out of breath, so I was jumping on the trampoline. But I stopped by Dunkin'. I got my refresher, of course. Not my address. I came home to 2 Pango packages, so I thought I'd open them with you guys. I need to get the keys. I guess my husband has this knife with a box cutter on it that I've never seen before, but it'll do. Okay, so I love book packages. Let's do it on the side here. I think I cut the book a little bit. Whoops. Okay. So, I got 2 books in this package, and I accidentally cut one of them a little bit. Go me. Anyways, I got If We Were Villains. This is one of those books that's been on my backlist for like an extremely long time. I accidentally cut it a little bit. Anyways, this is one of those books that have been on my backlist for a very long time. So I saw it on Pango for like $3 and I had to snatch it up. So I got that. And then I also got this second book in these Hollow Vows. This one is These Twisted Bonds. So I have the first one, so I wanted to get the second one. And once again, I saw it for $3. So this whole thing was like $9 with shipping for both of these. So a really good deal to me. And I got one more in this cute pink packaging. I hate to ruin the bubble mailers, but you have to. Okay, the last one, I forget what I ordered, honestly. Oh yeah, How I'll Kill You by Ron DeStefano. So basically this is a novel about sisters who like get boyfriends, make the boys fall in love with them, and then they end up like murdering them. And I believe one of the it says make him want you, make him love you, make him dead. And I believe one of them actually ends up like really, really loving one of the boys, and she doesn't want to kill them, and then it's kind of just like it's going from there. So I borrowed this from the library not too long ago, but it was in hardcover. I didn't like it very much, but I think it recently came out in paperback, and I love this cover. I don't know why, but it's giving to me. And I love how the book is pink. So that is my little Pango haul. And then I follow this like auction page on Facebook, or Zach follows it, my husband, and he got me this cookbook for $1 off of it. So this is a Thug Kitchen cookbook. I have no idea what it is, but I looked through it and it just seems like a bunch of healthy recipes, like grilled peach salsa and tortilla soup. I'm just randomly flipping through it here. Creamy peanut slaw. Just a bunch of like yummy white bean and red lentil burgers. That looks really good actually. Peanut butter, banana nut muffins, carrot cake cookies, chocolate chip almond butter cookies, maple oat banana bread. Just lots of fun, yummy, healthier recipes. So I really love this, and I can't believe he got this for $1. That was so cool. So that is my little book haul of the day. Tell me why I have like a book haul every day. It's actually a very bad problem, but you guys know. You guys know it is what it is. Anyway, I am probably gonna have leftovers for dinner. I made like a vegetable soup last night with cornbread, and it was so good. Vegetable soup is like a comfort meal for me. I don't know why. I just really love it. And then I'm just gonna do leftovers, and then I need to edit my video if I have time, because my husband does have homework that he needs to complete tonight. So if he can get that done in enough time for me to like edit before the kids, you know, have to have their like bedtime routine, then I'm gonna do that. But if not, I'll just have to do it tomorrow and upload it tomorrow. I look crazy, but whatever. I got some nerd clusters as well. And I'm like 20 pages into The Women by Kristin Hannah. So far so good. Not much to say yet, but I will be reading this tonight when the kids go down for bed. So anyways, I will update you guys in a bit when I read some more. I'm just now realizing I have not picked up my camera all day. Wow. You guys have to ignore my hair. It's insane. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I haven't picked up my camera all day, but honestly, is it that surprising to tell you? No. I have just been cleaning today. I took a nap today. I barely read. I think I read like 10 pages in The Women by Kristin Hannah. I'm very much enjoying it. It's very good so far, but I just haven't like had time to sit down and get through a huge chunk of it. So that is my plan for tonight because I have nothing else to do. I also was like editing and trying to post my YouTube video that went up today. So I think that's probably why I didn't pick up my camera. I was just doing like stuff around my house and I just literally never picked up my camera. What in the world? Anyways, I'm about to cook some dinner. And I saw my camera laying there and I was like, oops. But I do have something fun to show you guys. But I got Mastering the Art of French Cooking by Miss Julia Child and Simone Beck. I feel like I've mentioned this before. If you know me, I love Julia Child. She's like the cutest, funniest person I've ever I've ever known of. If I could meet anybody in real life that was dead or alive, it would 100% be Julia Child. 100%. But anyways, I've been wanting this so bad, and Zach actually bought it for me on Pango, and I just thought that was so sweet and cute. You guys, I have such an exciting haul of books to show you. My sweet husband has stocked this.
Stop, Louie.
My sweet husband has stocked this like auction page. I'm sure I've talked about it honestly at this point. But I found all of these books on the auction page for $9. So I got Daughter of the Pirate King, Holding Up the Universe. This one I was the most excited about and the reason why I needed to go get these. The Song of Achilles, What a Sleigh, Regretting You by Colleen Hoover. I had to add it to my collection. And The Last Thing He Told Me, which I've never read this, surprisingly. I think it's a show now. And this was really popular a couple years ago, so. How fun. I found all of these on that page for $9. That's so exciting. So, I'm gonna add these to my little shelf. I need to do some reading tonight of The Women. But I also need to go get a shower and stuff because I'm just a hot mess right now. So, that's my little update. Right, Zach? Hi, guys. Good morning. It is Wednesday. And it's really loud in here. Sorry. Also, the heat is running. And it's making me so hot. But it's like freezing outside. Anyways, I am 153 pages through The Women by Kristin Hannah. I took off the dust jacket. Let me put it back on for this little. Anyways, I am really, really loving this story. The last Kristin Hannah book that I read was The Four Winds, and I didn't love it as much as people were like hyping it up. I thought it was like a bit sad and depressing, and maybe I just wasn't in the mood. Sorry, I'm moving this around, but maybe I just wasn't in the mood for like the story at the time. But this one is very good so far. I feel like I'm connecting with it a lot better than The Four Winds. So basically this story is about what is her name? And it starts off with them having like this goodbye party for her brother Finley. I want to say his name is. I think it's Finley. I could be totally wrong. But they're having a goodbye party for Finley because he's joining the Navy. And she's like super sad about it. She doesn't want him to go because, you know, that's usually how people are when people enter the Army. But anyways, it starts off by that. And then she decides that she meets this guy named Rye. And I'm doing a horrible job at explaining this. Okay, let's start over. So basically, the story is following Frankie, and Frankie has a brother named Finley who is joining the Navy. So basically, their parents and like their lineage has always served in the Army, and they have this wall in their home of pictures of all of the men that have served in their family. And one day when Finley is about to go to the Navy, Frankie is in that room and she's looking at all of the pictures of the men that have served when Finley, I believe his name is, Finley's best friend comes in. Well, best friend. I say that very lightly because I don't know if they're best friends, but he comes in and he's like, how come there's no women on the wall? And she's like, it's usually just men who are like serving. And he goes, women can be heroes too. And she really took that to heart. And she's like, you know what? I think I want to join the Army as well. Make my parents proud. Get up on that wall. Whatever. So she ends up trying to recruit herself into the Navy. And I think the Air Force. But they required like 2 years of service. Oh, I'm sorry. She's recruiting as a nurse. I didn't make that clear, but she tries to go in as a nurse to kind of like help because they're short-staffed, because this is going on during the Vietnam War. And she starts to recruit, but they're like, you have to have like 2 years of service before you can join. So I think she ends up recruiting into the Army. Without any prior like training and stuff. And then her brother ends up passing away. And it's just going through her story, basically doing this for herself. At first she was kind of doing it to be like near her brother and to like get up on the wall. But now she realizes that she really loves the work, being a nurse and helping these men who are basically dying in the thousands because America is just putting more and more men into the war. And I'm learning a lot about the Vietnam War. I feel like I'm not explaining it very, very well, but I'm learning a lot about the Vietnam War that I didn't know. Like I've always heard about it and I've learned about it obviously, and I know that a lot of people like criticize that war because they feel like it was like one of the most useless wars. And reading this book 100% has taught me a lot, and it's putting me in the perspective of people in that time period, and it's very much like opening my eyes about to how useless this war genuinely was. Like it was just completely ridiculous in my eyes, but you may have a different opinion. But I'm loving the story so far. I really love like Kristin Hannah's books because she definitely takes me back to a certain time period that is just kind of like a nostalgic feeling. Obviously I wasn't alive, but it's just like good to like feel like you're in that time period and you're like learning about life back then. She's really good about writing historical fiction books. very good at it. So I'm loving it so far. I'm definitely seeing this as a 5-star read. I'm hoping to finish a good chunk of this today, hopefully. But yeah, hopefully I explained that well. I'm very bad at explaining things. I don't know why I want to have a booktube channel when I can barely like explain the plot of a book. But anyways, hopefully you guys got a general idea. Anyways, I need to make me and my littles some food. But we don't really have much in the house right now. I have some avocado, so I think I might just do some plain old avocado toast. But yeah, that is the plan. That's so right, it's on her phone. Hey guys, so it has been all day. I haven't filmed anything. Honestly, I had a horrible day until the nighttime, until my man took me on a date. We just dropped off my son at his grandmother's house to stay for the weekend. So we are -1 kid. I'm sorry about this angle. Also, I'm sorry about the TV in the background being so loud. I'm just going to show you guys a couple of books that I picked up tonight and show you the mistake that I made along with that. First of all, my man picks up Common Sense. Don't ask questions because I don't have answers. Here you go. I hope he reads it and I hope he enjoys it. And then I saw at Books A Million Heated Rivals. And I was like, oh, I think this is the first in a series that just got new covers. And I was right, but this is actually the second. It's the second one. So I have to go buy the first one on Amazon. But I looked on Amazon, it's only $10. And I might even be able to find it cheaper on Pango, honestly. And then I saw These Violent Delights by Chloe Gong on sale for $6.97. And I was like, I have to. I actually have to. I don't have a choice. When did this come out? 2020. And it's just been on my TBR since then. So I saw it and I had to get it. And then the last one I picked up was A Very Merry Bromance because I have the first one in this series and I saw it there for $5.97. So I was like, I have to get it. And then last but not least, I picked this up off of Facebook. Some girl was selling it. And this is a Rumpelstiltskin retelling. German retelling. What? I don't know that story of Rumpelstiltskin. Yeah, in just a second. But I thought that was interesting. And I've had it on my Goodreads for a while. And this is the first in a series. I believe the second one is called Cursed. And I'm not sure what that retelling is. But I thought it would be fun. I love a good fantasy. So those are my little books that I picked up. And I'm probably going to update you guys in the morning because I'm just going to finish. I don't know if I'll finish it today, but I am 300 pages into The Women by Kristin and Hannah. Honestly, I'm going to give them my little review really quick because I haven't talked about it much and I'm almost done. But anyways, this book is following Frankie. I think I said that. She's basically a nurse during the Vietnam War. And half of this book was about her experience during the Vietnam War and how horrible it was. And then the other half so far has been about her being released from the military and going back into the real world. And people during that time treating her basically like a villain because she was in the army, even though she was a nurse. Also, people are not only treating her like a villain, but also they are, what do you call it? Like, she'll be like, I was a nurse in the Vietnam War, and they're like, there's no women in the war. What are you talking about? And so half the people are like treating her like crap, and the other half are invalidating her and her experience and the Vietnam War. And the rest of this book has so far been about how she is kind of going like against the Vietnam War because of how horrible it is and how many Americans are dying and the youth is being killed off. And it's literally kind of depressing, but I feel like that's Kristin Hannah's Bread and Butter is like a little bit depressing, but also like a really good, emotional, gripping story. So that's where I'm at with that. So far it's gonna be like a good 5 stars. I'm finding it very, very good and very interesting, and I'm learning a lot, I feel, about the Vietnam War and how horrible it was for everyone involved, how horrible war is in general. But anyways, I could probably go on forever. I am gonna finish this tonight and I will update you guys in the morning with my thoughts. Hi guys. Oh, I zoomed. It's been a hot minute since I picked up this camera. But yesterday I was pretty busy. I went to a rodeo last night, so I didn't like vlog really, but I did get a clip.
Along with new live shirts once again. Tonight is night number 1. Both Campbell Rodeo Productions and the Professional Cowboys Association come back to town tonight. Again, 2 nights of action. We've been here a lot.
And I just like was vibing on Friday. But anyway, I finished The Women Friday morning by Kristin Hannah. I never gave you guys my update. It's Saturday now, by the way. But yeah, that was a 5-star book. 5 stars. I'll be honest, this book was like my second chance reading Kristin Hannah, because the first one I read was The Four Winds, and I did not love it that much. I just thought it was super depressing, and like I feel like her Bread and Butter is like adding on like the most depressing things that could possibly ever happen. Like just to have like a sad story. And so that was the same thing with this book, but there was like this pretty big twist at the end that I did not see coming, and I wish I could talk about it because it was like insane. But I will tell you. But yeah, it was like a pretty giant twist, and I just thought it was so good. I didn't expect it. It was amazing. So I definitely give it 5 stars. It definitely deserves the 4.71 that it has on Goodreads. I think it is so well deserved. Such an amazing book. Please read it. I learned a lot about the Vietnam War, as well as it just being like a great story. So anyway, 5 stars. I am moving on to The Breakup Tour by Emily Wibberley and Austin. I cannot say their names, but they're the same couple that wrote The Roughest Draft. And I'm like on chapter 2 right now. So I'm hoping to finish this one by tomorrow, but I don't know. I really don't have like anything else to do today, so I could possibly finish it. I just had spicy ramen and my nose is running. Anyway, I could possibly finish this today, but we'll see. This story is about a rising star musician has a second chance at love with an old flame she remembers all too well in this swoony romance. So it's a second chance romance. She is a big pop star. She's supposed to be like kind of Taylor Swift-ish. And then I believe she is in a relationship with like a, not a famous person. A first love. So, I don't know. I'm going to get into that and I will report back. I don't have much to do today, so I should pick up the camera a couple more times today. But we will see. Oh, let's show them my Dunkin' refresher. Are you guys surprised? No. What are you drinking? Sprite. Alright. Anyways, I will update you guys when I get a little bit further in that book. Hi guys, so firstly I want to say I apologize for this vlog and the lack of content and the lack of like clips in this vlog. Do you know when you have like a minty bee and you just need a little bit of like a I want to do nothing and just read type feeling? I don't know, maybe that's just me, but I get in like these moods where I don't want to pick up my camera, I don't want to clean, I don't want to do anything, I just want to read and just like have a mental health break. So that's what I did. I ended up finishing the breakup tour. I actually had to skim through the last half of it because it wasn't like a bad book. I still found it a pretty enjoyable book, but my problem is the characters lacked so much personality, except especially the MMC. He was a cool dude, but like I just felt like we lacked like getting to know him like personally, if that makes sense. Like we know he loves music and we know he loves his parents' retirement home, but that's like all we know. I don't even know if I said the premise of this book or the plot, but basically we have Riley Wynn, who is like a rising musician. She's giving Taylor Swift, okay? She's giving like so famous you cannot do anything, or you cannot do anything without seeing her face. Like she's that famous. So we're following Riley, and then we're following Max, who is basically dated Riley back in college before she got super famous. And Max runs a retirement home called Harcourt Homes, I believe, and basically it's like falling apart. They lack funding to keep it afloat. They lack employees. Wow, my hair looks crazy. I'm sorry, guys. And basically, it's just failing in every way. And his parents are like, hey, we're going to sell this home. And he's like, let me just do one more thing before you sell the home. So a couple days before they had that conversation, Riley had showed up at the retirement home and was like, my ex-boyfriend is making this new song that I wrote about him seem like it's about him, and I just want to tell everybody it's about you, but if I do that, you have to be prepared for people like wanting your picture, wanting to know who you are, X, Y, and Z. And he was like, no. But then when he had that conversation with his parents, he was like, let me just try one more thing. He calls up Riley. He's like, Riley, let me go on tour with you and play that song with you, and you could tell everybody it's me. Hopefully he's gonna be paid money to, you know, do that with her. So basically this is like their love story, or second chance love story, and I didn't think it was a bad book. I thought the writing was like genuinely enjoyable. Like it felt very poetry-esque, because I think Taylor Swift is like poetry-esque, so I felt like the writers did a really good job of like portraying that. But I just didn't fall in love with the characters. Like I thought Riley was a bit annoying. I don't want to say annoying, because she wasn't like annoying, because I could like read the book and not like be like, but I don't know, I just didn't fall in love with, or like connect with the characters. That's better. I did not connect with them. I felt like it was lacking like getting to know them really well. I don't know. Basically 2 stars. 2 stars, okay? I give it 2 stars. And I was gonna give it 3 because I was like, honestly, I don't know if it deserves the rating as low as it is on Goodreads, but I had to be honest with myself and like, was it my favorite book? Did I have to skim the last bit of it? Yes. So with that being said, 2 stars. I hate to do it. And then it's okay, because we had our 5-star Kristin Hannah book, which I will never forget. It's such a good book. I won't go on to tell you why again, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I know I could have done better like filming and talking about the book, and I just hope to get better with how I want my booktube channel to be with time, but I guess I'm still kind of learning how I'm gonna film this and like getting my groove. I just woke up, by the way. If I look like it, it's because I did. I immediately came to the kitchen, made coffee and a bagel, and now I'm picking up my camera, and I just look crazy. But I have to edit the video that's going up. It should have went up today, but I've just been We don't have to talk about it. But yeah, I'm gonna go do that. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog, and I will see you in my next video. Love you, bestie. Bye.